They are so disappointed in the fact that you are successful, that you are happily moving on, that you're not seeking their approval any longer. Every time they watch your social media, they check for any signs of you missing them. They're hoping to see you in pain. Your person is highly disappointed that you had finally left them. They thought that you would put up with their lies, with the fact that they were using you, that you would allow them just come in and out of your life. But you had finally said enough was enough. You couldn't be a revolving door any longer. So you had stood up for yourself. You had told them to pack their things and leave you alone. You had walked away without turning back. They are disappointed with how things have ended and how abruptly the breakup was. But you knew that you could no longer pretend to care for them. You could no longer pretend to love them because you had stopped loving them a long time ago. You just didn't want to hurt their feelings. At least you thought that you were still in love. But with time, you were able to learn that that was not love. You had started your journey of self-work, of shadow work, a long time ago into the relationship. You knew that this is not the connection that would keep you. You knew that this is not the connection to make you happy. You knew that you had to become strong enough to be able to leave them, to be able to recognize all of these toxic cycles that would keep you stuck with your person. And you had finally felt it in your body, in your spirit, and you were strong enough to be able to leave, to be able to walk away from this painful connection. So your person is still watching you. They're still waiting for you to come back. They're still stalking your social media. They are so disappointed in the fact that you are successful, that you are happily moving on, that you're not seeking their approval any longer. Every time they watch your social media, they check for any signs of you missing them. They're hoping to see you in pain. They are hoping to see you cry over them. They're hoping for any little door that is still open to get back into your world. But little do they know that you are like an iron door, shut. You are no longer accepting their breadcrumbs. You are no longer falling for their games. You are no longer able to take what they have to offer. Not that you want them to change, not that you are expecting them to change, but you know that they cannot keep coming back in and out of your life. They cannot keep changing their mind about what they want from you. They have to be consistent. They have to know where they are going in this life and in this connection, what exactly they're able to offer. And they have to make sure that they learn how to love you properly because you have done your work and it's not your responsibility to take care of them. So they are disappointed in how things have ended, but that's not your problem because you had to work so hard to get to where you are in life. You had to unbreak generational cycles of toxic love, of abuse, to be able to walk from this person because this person had trapped you. They had made you feel like you are nobody without them. They had made you lose your confidence. They had made you stoop so low that you never thought you would. You were not able to recognize yourself in this connection, and you kept trying to earn their love because at that time you thought that's what you needed to do because your person made you feel like that they made you feel like you needed to earn love, that you couldn't just be loved the way that you are. They made you feel like you needed to change who you are in order for them to love you. So they would make fun of your looks. They would make fun of the way you would speak. They would make fun of the way that you think. They would basically emotionally, spiritually, and psychologically abuse you. And you recognized this. You saw through them right away. But a part of you, because you were still unhealed, you would let it slide. You were hoping that they would realize that this is not the way to love. You were hoping that they were smart enough to be able to change and to be able to see that if they kept doing this to you, that you would walk away. So you were hoping that they would see your value, but they did not, because you had allowed them to keep using you. You had allowed them to keep giving you the breadcrumbs. You had allowed them to go in and out of your life. And the minute you became strong enough to walk away, you never looked back. You knew that no matter what, no matter how difficult it may be without your person, no matter how much you miss your person, you would not go back to the same treatment that your person used to give you. And that's exactly what you've been doing on this journey. The only thing is that even if you do go back, even if you slip up, you know that it's okay. You know that relapses happen in any toxic cycle. So your person is expecting for you to slip up. They know exactly how to sweet talk you. They know exactly what to say to make you think that they have changed for real this time. They know how to be able to read between the lines and let you hear what you want to hear. So all of these lies that your person have been able to use on you have worked in the past, but their lies does not hold any more power over you. You're able to face the truth. You are able to face the lies, face the fears of being alone, of your loneliness, of the loss of the dream of being with this person, and process your emotions alone, step by step, day by day, without rushing it. And you took this connection as an opportunity to see what you really are into, see how you want to be loved, and see how you deserve to be loved. Because you are loving yourself all by yourself, without anyone else, without anyone having to pour into you. You are pouring into yourself. And in that process, you are feeling this love inside of you. You are learning that no one is here to complete you. You can complete yourself. So you might have thought that your person was the missing puzzle to your happiness, or your person was that soulmate that could fulfill your wildest dreams. But you came to realize they are very human, they have their mistakes, that they may not be perfect, that they do have the good and the bad side within them. So you're not painting your person out to be this horrible person. You have been able to see them for who they are. Someone with complex personality, someone who's figuring out life as you are. So you are looking at this as in a healthy perspective. You're not trying to force a connection that's not there anymore. You're not trying to force someone to love you. You are learning to let go of control. And your person has seen this change inside of you. Your person has seen the growth. Trust me. They recognize that you have become much wiser. Your boundaries are much stronger. And the more powerful you get, the more powerful you feel, the more happy you feel, the more you are loved. They will try to come back to knock you off your pedestal. They will try to come back and see if they can still dig at you, if they can still break you down, if they still have access. So when they come back, it's not about being there for you. It's not about building a life with you. It's not about asking for your forgiveness. It will be because they want to see if they are still able to access you. Because your energy is a privilege. Your presence is a privilege. And they're not privileged enough for them to come back into your life. They were never privileged enough to be in your life. That's why this connection was as toxic as it was. The ups and downs, them leaving and then coming back, the lies. There's a reason for that, because your person did not deserve you and you are not compatible. And that is totally fine, because you are on your way to finding healthy love and a healthy partner, and someone that you recognize yourself in, someone that you are compatible with, someone who will see you for who you are and accept you for who you are without trying to change you or without trying to break you down. Because you are learning healthy love for the first time in your life. It does seem scary. It does feel scary, and you will have scary moments many, many times. But just know that whenever your person comes back to try to test you, do not accept their breadcrumbs. Do not allow them to come back into your life and have access to you. The precious access of your energy is not something that your person have earned. It's not something that they deserve. Make sure you remember just how much they have disrespected you, how much they have betrayed your boundaries, and that you are strong enough to keep walking towards the other way, towards the dream life, the dream love that you would like to have in your life. You are strong enough to make sure that you do not go back, and you are protected, divinely protected by your ancestors, and anyone else who tries to do any ill intent towards you, just like your person did, will have to pay back